Hello, welcome back to the After Dark podcast. I am Jordan. This is Neil.
Hello.
Zach and Alan. And should we go around and say our character names?
Yeah.
Did you call it the After Dark podcast?
After Dark
We got our
podcast.
character names.
Damn yeah, because we're actors and it's After Dark.
Okay, so we're just skipping.
After Dark podcast.
It's Halloween!
It's Halloween. Happy Halloween, guys!
Happy
Woo!
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
When this goes up, Halloween would have just been gone, but
And we
upload
would
on a
still be
Monday.
recovering.
So yeah, we're gonna get.
So you're drunk. I'm
I need to drink.
dressed as Silent Bob. And I'm not silent.
That's Homer Simpson.
Yeah. I'm dressed as the famous meth dealer Walter White. I'm gonna steal your kids and your meth.
What's your name?
Walter White.
You're goddamn right.
Say
wait
my
for
name.
that.
Pun.
Zach, what are you?
I just chucked a poncho on,
And here we are.
but it's enough that it's not a normal outfit.
It's not normal for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just
It's something.
It is something.
I'm a member of a mariachi band.
Yeah, nice. Neil obviously came as Batman.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm Batman.
Oh,
I'm Batman.
nice.
I came as
You came as
Robert Pattinson.
Eduardo Saverin.
I'm Night Monkey.
So now that you know our characters, today on the podcast we are going to be discussing social life at university whilst playing a drinking game, and we're going to be playing international drinking rules. Alan is going to read out the rules, and then obviously it's going to be up on the screen as well at some point when we go through this and edit.
Oh, I didn't know I had to read it out.
Oh, do you want me to read it?
I'll read it out.
Sent you the
happily.
thing.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
sent
you
the
did. Okay, so rule number 1. You don't say the word drink unless you drink. No saying the other player's first name or what they are usually known by.
So we can't say Zach or Neil.
Well, that's good because we're wearing costumes,
Yeah.
so we can.
We can say the
We can
character
Walter.
names. Yeah.
That's easy. It's Homer Simpson.
No pointing with an extended finger. That's going to be very difficult. Pinkies out when drinking. I love how it says here. It doesn't say it just pinkies out when drinking. It says pinkies out when drinking like a goddamn lady. They just had to put God and damn beside one another. Players must
Really
drink
nice what was
with their
happening.
secondary hand, left if they're right-handed, and right if they are lefties.
Yeah,
That's going to be very
you're
difficult.
You're right-handed. You need to drink with your left.
Can I get rid of the phone?
Yeah, you can get rid of the phone. We're not playing it just yet.
Can I use just my pinky, or is my Tourette syndrome not going to let me do that?
I don't know.
Oh, don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll see what happens. All players' drink must be at least a thumb's length from the edge of the table. Oh god.
That's fine.
Yeah,
We've got
we're
coasters.
all.
What?
So they can't be closer. You can't have it. Yeah, it has to be more than a thumb's length.
More than a thumb. Who is there a specific?
It's if you're cool. If someone looks over and goes,
Well, that's
Wait,
a
hang
bit too
on.
close.
then
Who's
then
gonna adjudicate?
it's your thumb. So if you
My
if you edge your thumb and it
Yeah.
pushes out, then you got to drink.
Yeah.
Where's the cut-off point? Of
It's the whole thumb.
The whole thumb.
The whole thumb.
Yeah.
As much of the thumb as you can get onto the table.
Okay,
It's got
so
to be at
that's-
least.
I've got
that.
tiny little thumbs.
Yeah, you're gonna win.
Weird.
That's like
Weird
5 foot
flex,
3
though.
inches.
Right?
And then final rule. A glass cannot be put down empty. It must be refilled. First.
don't know.
Except for this glass in a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And
probably
obviously the extra rule what they're adding is any time that Neil has to bleep out something you drink as well.
I already
Yeah.
said an F-bomb during.
Oh no!
Wait, does goddamn count? Because that I was just reading.
No.
No one
Good.
cares if you
I-
say goddamn.
Oh,
I won't
Fuck
be
for that.
bleeping his swear words past the first minute.
Okay, brilliant.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
I know I said the F. So.
Okay.
What if it's one of the really bad ones?
Huh?
You can say cunt.
Oh, cool, we can take out.
Anyway, so those are the international drinking rules applied, okay? And if you forget any of them at one point, we will remind you. We'll probably get drunk and forget them anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
First of all,
that's-
to start
who
the
knows what's
podcast,
gonna happen?
yeah. First of all, to start the
He's drunk.
You
Send him home.
to start the
drink or something
podcast, we
like
are
that.
going to be starting by taking a shot of Parlinka. This is Hungarian alcohol that my family have told me much about, and I've drank.
can't
and
smell it.
You. Raven 18. No, I'm joking. And this is gonna get us fucked up, essentially.
You You look like you were doing like a QVC ad then.
Hi,
You were like, drink
Welcome.
Palinka. It's
this
from
is Palinka
Bulgaria.
from Bulgaria.
Hungary.
Hungary.
That's almost as bad as last week when you were like across the
Am I
continent.
stupid?
Yeah. Right, so
We gotta start with a shot. What percentage is it?
I believe this.
It's like
34.
No, it's
maybe.
about 50, 60, this version.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
This ain't my granddad shit. That would have fucked you.
Killed us.
Pinky's out, boys.
Pinky's out.
And
Pinky's
is
out.
everyone left-handed? Is everyone right-handed rather?
I'm right.
No. I think you might need to drink, Alan.
you might need to drink as well.
Oh.
Oh, no, with your left hand still.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take two
twice.
then.
That's two
Alright.
drinks.
Guys, Pinky's out.
I just want
Pinky's
to
out.
drink at this point.
Are you
You
okay?
drink it? You said word drink.
You said it!
Shit.
Oh my god, I put too much in there. Oh fuck, I'm sorry. Oh god, I said fuck. Oh, I said it again!
You can say fuck!
This
But
is
you just
going
can't burp on a
horribly.
podcast
Oh,
like
I didn't mean to.
You have to censor it.
No.
that. No.
Oh, censor it. It'll be funny.
Just that whole bit so no one can hear what we said. Can we do the shot, please?
Yes.
Right, okay. Once this is taken, international drinking rules apply, okay?
Okay.
Well, I'm just changing it so we don't fucking keep going around in circles. Right,
Alright, sounds
chin
good.
chin.
Chin chin.
Suck my dick.
I'm going to move this now
That's
so
so-
it's not on the
I licked
table.
my lips.
It's so gross.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I fucking hate the taste of that.
I love it. I really enjoyed the taste of it.
We're being rude.
It's so gross.
It's
Well!
You got a bit of hair on your nose. For you shave. I really like your Silent Bob costume.
Thanks.
Oh
You're
man.
welcome.
I like your Spider-Man costume.
I enjoy the fact.
Except you're
I
putting a bit of weight
I
on
enjoy
there.
the fact you put on weight to play Kevin Smith. We both took the shot. It's not.
Yeah, true.
Hey guys, what was everyone's favourite party at Madeira Halls in AUB? Hit me.
AUB Madeira Hall's party.
My favourite party wasn't at Madeira Halls. My favourite party
not what I
took.
asked, Alan.
No, but see, the thing is, I'm gonna reword it here. My favourite party took place 3 years ago today, and because it was
Wow.
Halloween, and do you know
Was it at
why?
Madeira Halls?
Sorry,
Was it at Madeira Halls?
the first part of it took place at Madeira Halls.
Was that
No,
the
no,
one
this was
we went
at
to?
Jervis. Whereas I was at Harry Potter. I was in.
Oh, that was a great party.
Yeah.
that was a good one.
That was
I won't say why,
See?
but it was a good one.
Yeah,
It was a good party. There was some very good footage
Is
of
this
Harry
the one
Potter at
that
that
we
party.
went to?
I don't think it was the one we went to.
That was my favourite, actually.
Is that your favourite? Yeah.
Probably-
You weren't at the one I was.
I can't
referring
believe none
to.
of you have said my Peaky Blinders party.
I was not at that
I mean,
party.
it was fine.
It was.
We
alright.
left halfway through.
Yeah, we did. To
Yeah.
take someone who was.
Well, yeah, you missed out on the.
I
best
missed out
bit.
on the good parts. You know what I mean? The
I
I
first,
got my bike stolen that night.
what was the first night you kissed me, Neil?
I went to kiss at Alex.
We
and
did
went,
first.
no.
We did
And I was
more
like,
than
okay,
kiss.
fine, fair enough.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
my
so many
excuse.
men that
My
night.
excuse was amazing.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into your excuse.
Yeah, let's not get into my
But
excuse.
I went up to kiss Alan and he just went, no! And then he gave his excuse. I went, oh, fair enough. Walked away.
Okay.
My excuse was funnily enough legit.
Yeah,
But
it was.
yeah, but yeah.
My favourite party. I don't know if I have one.
What was so? Tell us more about the Halloween
Yeah.
party that was 3 years ago.
What did you go as?
I should have started with that. What's your favourite Halloween
Well,
party? during
I went
Halloween?
as Ansel Elgort's character in Baby Driver because I didn't have anything.
You're
You
pointing,
went as
you're pointing with your indexes.
Ah no!
It's happening.
Also, I've been drinking with my right hand this past while, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, mother hug.
Let's also not break the audio by
Yeah.
screaming.
No, it's fine. I'll handle it.
But yeah, excuse me. My favorite party was I literally couldn't hold it in. I'm sorry,
So I point a lot apparently.
Oh, no.
but the thing about it was that I didn't have a costume, and I really last minute put together my costume, which was my denim jacket and some earphones that looked like Apple earphones. And I remember I got this much into character that I put my screensaver as Lily James's character from Baby Driver.
Aww.
Just because I was like, but it was a photograph of my girlfriend at the time, and I had to explain to her, like, listen, well, actually, I didn't explain to her. She just was like, who's that? And I was like, it's Lily James. I'm
I
sorry.
remember that party because me and you were I feel like I keep pointing.
Yeah.
Me and you kept me and you kept listening to. That's not a point.
Yeah.
Me and you kept listening to.
Your index finger was including that fella.
No, that's not a point.
That's chill. That's a
Why are you
Spider-Man
just
thing.
You're gesturing at him.
That's fine.
It's a gesture that you're using to indicate towards another
But the
individual.
rule is
But
continue.
We
Fuck.
we were
Pinky!
as well. And
This
I
is
said
going to be
fuck.
the worst podcast.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Yeah,
But yes,
Can I say fuck? I just said it like twice.
Yeah, you
said
can say
fuck.
fuck.
We
There
can
is
say
no-
fuck.
There is no thing in the international drinking rules that says you can't swear.
Oh,
It's
I
just
thought we
if
had
I
to
have to
bleep
bleep you for like anything
Anything
else.
else.
Something worse than fuck.
But yes. Anyway,
We were at the party,
continue.
and you, my friend Heisenberg, were listening to music in your
I had
headphones.
the baby driver
And
soundtrack.
There's a
playing
video
the
of
time.
me and you.
Just
So
bopping
for
out
that
to it.
party, I went as Hugh Hefner because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he just passed away.
He
Yeah.
passed away in September.
And it's because you wanted
And
all the
then-
girls on our course.
No, they messaged me.
Sure.
That's a
I just
fact.
went cross-eyed.
I was in Turkey at the
I just
time,
went,
and I received a message from
you
one of
were
our
in
friends.
Turkey.
I was. I
Sure.
took a week out because I didn't realize half terms aren't a thing in university. and yeah, and I got this message asking me to be Hugh Hefner. But there's a video of us two listening to
Like,
the Baby
we're
Driver
bopping
soundtrack,
to it.
and we're dancing, but there's other music playing. Like. At
You-
the party,
you have one- you have
and
one
we're both
earphone
like
in.
dancing to our own thing.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I love it so much, yeah. But my favorite part of that whole entire party was we left to go to Jervis, and I needed a phone charger, and our good friend brought us in, and he gave me a phone charger, and then he left, and I was sitting by the bed on my phone because texting people and all that stuff. Obviously socializing as well. I wasn't just like in the corner doing this. But then someone came up to me and just went, "Fucking Mark Zuckerberg," and I was just like, "What?" He says, "You're fucking Mark Zuckerberg, man," and I was like, "No, I'm Baby Driver." And he went like, "It's fucking Mark Zucker. Everyone, it's Mark fucking Zuckerberg." And I just was like, "You fucking invented Facebook, fucking Winklevoss twins. You fucked them over, man." And I just was like, "What is happening right
what
now?"
you
I
guys
did the
realise-
rowing.
What?
The ones who did-
No, because you know what happened? His girlfriend
Bro,
came
you're
in.
pointing on moods.
Loads.
His girlfriend came in and collapsed on the bed.
Pointed with your pinky.
Yeah, his girlfriend came in and collapsed on the bed, right?
You're allowed to point with your pinky. It says not your index finger.
Yeah, it's
Alright, sweet.
What the?
What the fuck?
Yeah, but his
Neil pointed with his pinky and index finger. How do you sell that one?
that's a
Yeah.
yeah.
Spider-Man.
You just go.
It's a signature.
Actually, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to.
We're right here, chill out.
what is happening?
Also,
Why
you're
are we all
not
so
you're not
loud?
allowed to say the person's name as well.
Oh, yeah,
That's
we
one
have
of the
to
rules.
refer- characters.
Oh,
Yes.
You said the name.
You
Give me
did
some
say the
of that-
names.
Give me some of that Parlinka.
It's gone.
We finished it.
Okay.
You can drink
You
your
can drink your drink.
You can drink your thing, man.
We're not doing
That's
shots.
what I'm doing. Shots are not compulsory.
I remember that. Oh, you son of a bitch. I remember that part. I remember that party. I met my doppelganger.
Who?
Some random. You were there. At the,
Yes.
hey, no index.
That's fine.
I
you
was
were-
there.
Yeah, you were there. I met my doppelganger that night. This guy was with his girlfriend. He was just like, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he just
Save that
went,
drinking
and he just went, "We look alike." I went, "Yeah, we do."
There's a photograph of you two together, and then there's just me in the background with like sunglasses and headphones.
Were you both
in.
as Harry Potter?
No.
Oh,
But I think-
good.
but I
That
think-
would've been-
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Sam Bradley.
Sam Brown was as Harry Potter, and he
He was,
wanted a fucking wizarding match, and I was just like,
a duel.
a duel.
You wish.
And I was so drunk, he had a wand that he made, and I was like, oh shit. So I went and ripped one of the skeleton legs off this like whatever it was, and I was like, yeah, let's go.
We broke that one in second
Second
year.
year, we broke that one.
We carved a little.
I carved a penis into
Yeah,
it
we carved it into a bell end on the end of it.
while he was out.
He was so mad.
He was angry as hell.
We need to get Sam Brown on this.
We will at some point.
Maybe next
Yeah,
week or the
we
week after.
No, because we're about to go into lockdown.
Because of
Maybe
roving
on-
18s.
on-
Spanish
Skype.
flu.
That could work.
Maybe. So yeah,
Try Zoom.
I met my doppelganger. What is up with you guys burping on podcasts.
Wasn't me.
It's 'cause the
That's the first time
alcohol.
I've ever done it.
What? You said you'd done drunk podcasts with lampposts.
No, I meant the first time I've ever burped on this particular podcast.
It was the first, same with me.
Yeah. So I met a doppelganger
Yeah,
that
I
night,
know.
and
I watched
that was
Subscribe to
terrifying.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to crack this open. I
I'm
don't know.
already sensing that this podcast has a very different vibe from our previous ones.
It's already gone completely tits up.
Fucked up.
I mean, I think I prefer it. I'm not gonna lie.
I like this one.
Let's just get drunk every single
Anything
time.
can happen.
This is very satisfying to watch.
That's
Just-
gonna,
just
everyone
when
on
it's
listening
done.
on SoundCloud is just gonna hit for
I
ages.
think that was the point.
That was Alan's queef.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
That adds to the unpredictable nature of this podcast.
Yeah, this
Just
is,
to let you know, we have been drinking. I've been drinking.
I've been
For like half an hour before this podcast.
I drank-
out and watched the rugby with my
I drank earlier, but that was like catching up with a friend of mine. So, you know, I guess.
So all three of you just burned.
It was an accident.
I've got
Is burping
I've
like a
got 15 beers and I'm gonna drink them.
is
all.
burping like a
this.
thing that we really can't do?
No.
No,
What are, like-
burping's fine. It's just not nice for them.
I
to
need a
do.
little more clarity on like what are the things that like we cannot do.
Just don't make me bleep you.
Yeah. Don't.
So don't say anything that's really wrong.
Really
and now I
bad.
can see the temptation.
What?
And your Tourette's is gonna make you say it.
So if I said something like
No, I'd probably leave that in.
Yeah, but-
Because,
yeah, but-
he's
I mean,
gonna
that's
be-
true. Yeah.
Although I might bleep it just to let people wonder what Zach said.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very.
But apart from that,
They were like, wait,
let's just talk about
Just for context, right? He didn't say anything racist. He
No.
didn't say anything political. He just said the truth,
or did he?
and he genuinely didn't say anything bad. It was kind of
Right.
true. You know what I mean?
Or did he?
I'm gonna try and get it on this camera as well.
Or did he?
I just really
What are you
believe
guys
that
doing?
No, but yeah. So
I just really believe that OJ is guilty.
let's talk about. Let's
bringing it up!
actually get onto the topic we were talking about.
What?
Yeah,
Social life. So
that's one of my favourite.
Halloween.
Pinky finger!
That's one of.
Sorry. I'm so passionate about.
I'm not
I want
going
an
to
edit of
look
me
at what
then.
audio's
And
doing.
the camera shakes.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
But yes,
Cut around you.
that was one of my favorite.
That was a
parties
very
as well.
fun fight.
I can't put.
Party. That was a very fun
I can't
party.
put my drink down empty. Shit, how the fuck am I gonna
Yeah,
do
I know. It's real confusing.
Do you need a?
No, I don't need a hand.
No, I was going to ask if you needed this.
It's a very that was a very fun
Class.
party.
Yes.
Your Peaky Blinders was a fun party.
I enjoyed your Peaky Blinders.
I'm allowed to use my right hand for this, surely.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
of
That's
course,
you're pouring it. You're not drinking it.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that was a very fun party. Your Peaky Blinders was a very fun party, but for me, the funnest.
That's
part
not
of your-
empty now.
The funnest
Oh,
part of
no.
your party was the fact that you had sausage rolls.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was so excited about the sausage rolls.
There's nothing like provided sausage rolls
Yeah.
Mate,
at a
sausage rolls,
party.
and I'm pretty sure they were oven cooked sausage rolls.
They
as
were.
well. And they're the best kind. If you
I
buy,
cooked them myself.
If you buy like fridge temp sausage rolls from Sainsbury's, you're the scum of the earth, and I will come to your house and
The
kill
Tesco
you.
ones that
He's
are
a-
worst because
But-
No, no,
because
I
it's
wish I was
Tesco.
kidding.
I
Tesco
don't
is
know.
scum.
I think
I will murder you
I had a really good.
straight up.
Peaky Blinders was a very good party. It was a lot of fun. Like
It was.
Oh,
It was.
that
It
was
was.
a good
It was just a good vibe. Everyone was happy, and we just done an assessment. I think. Like,
Yeah.
Like the week before. Or
We were doing
something.
Miss Julie.
we were.
Okay.
Just for everyone that knows, what we had to do is we had to do
No, we
a
weren't.
scene from a
Trash.
thing. We were doing Miss
Was
Julie.
it psychological realism?
It was first year, Alan.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
Miss Julie.
we were doing Miss Julie,
Oh,
and
that
then
was
we
the
went
very
on to do
first-
psychological
very beginning
realism.
of
Our
psychological
assessment.
realism.
Yeah.
Just for context, Miss Julie was a play that we had to study, and we had to do different
I
scenes
don't think
from
they
it.
need to know the context of Miss
Yeah,
Julie.
Miss Julie's a play.
Oh no, but what
Moving
we,
on.
No, but what,
You talk for ages.
No.
You talk for ages.
We do not need to.
we were learning
Oh,
about
shit.
uniting and objectives.
Then I met Bill
That's what I was
Clinton.
trying to say.
No, I
There
really
was a
enjoyed.
cat.
I really enjoyed the Peaky Blinders party. Obviously, there was a lot of people on our course that got absolutely trashed that night.
Yeah, it was great.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot of drinking and a lot of other things.
I would have loved this party.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name names. But
No, we won't name names.
I'm not
but
gonna
there
name
was-
names,
there was a lot of shit
but
going on.
one of my mates ended up sleeping, doing stuff with a girl in my room and broke my heater.
Oh yeah.
I can only imagine who that is.
I don't know who that is, but
I went into my room.
Bleep it.
My room. No,
I'm not gonna. I couldn't believe the name. To be fair.
no, I don't want to say the name. It's even better if
People can lip read.
No, I went into my room and there was just in my heater there was just a butt implant from where he fell into it. And then the next day, after we cleaned up, he came around with an apology card and a chocolate bar to say I'm sorry.
Oh, I would have expected a new heater. Like, you still owe me a bike.
I didn't steal your bike from my own house.
My bike was in your garden.
Shouldn't have left it there.
You told me it was safe.
I thought it was. I don't trust Bournemouth anymore.
So dumb.
No, so that was a really good party. But yeah, George and Nay turned up really early, and I was like, they were so early, I wasn't even ready.
They started to decorate in there.
Yeah,
they just said their names.
Yeah, that's fine.
You could say it's just we can't say our names.
We're hoping to get them on here at some point.
I'm saying George and Nay because they just turned up early. Like, if I was going to be like if I had dirt on them, well, not dirt as such, but
they're lovely people.
Yeah, there's no dirt on you.
One of them today.
They're lovely people.
I just mean if I was going to tell a story about someone,
unlike some people.
All right, boys, I'm not
like OJ Simpson.
I'm not gonna lie. I touched my head and was like, "Where the fuck's my hair?" And then I realised
Adam.
He's bald.
Walter White shaved his head earlier.
Heisenberg straight up shaved his entire
for Halloween.
head.
But the funny thing is, we're not going out today.
Yeah,
so we just did it.
We're literally just
That's how dedicated.
Because we've got a national lockdown because of
COVID-18,
the Spanish flu.
COVID-18.
Yeah, so that's
what was it? The cheese.
The cheese touch.
The cheese touch.
I also.
I feel like we should use cheese touch instead of COVID-18.
I prefer cheese
COVID-18.
It's not different enough.
Because COVID-18, I just said out of a whim, and then it just became a thing.
I just also like it though because it's like
so close.
It also doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't know what it's referring to.
Well, it's referring to COVID. Oh, damn it!
No, but like,
like
the word itself, Rovid.
Don't drink because.
Yeah, you don't deserve to drink.
Yeah, that wasn't a good.
Is Rovid like a character from fucking?
No, it's just
it's just changing the C to an R.
And changing
the
19
Hey,
to
the
18.
audience could figure that out and what we're actually talking about.
Oh, no.
That's why we've done it. That's why we've done it. What else happened?
That's for the people.
Wait, has Poncho Man been sat here for 2 weeks wondering what Rovid-18 is?
No, I just think
you're like, what does that even mean?
I'm just saying that you're.
What are they talking about?
I'm just saying that you're a fool to assume that the audience does not know what you're talking about.
We know that.
We know
it's
that.
the only thing happening in the world right now.
I think
but YouTube don't let us talk about it.
I think by having it dangerously close to the real cheese touch.
But also, we don't.
Either way, I'm not calling it
ruin...
the fucking Spanish flu.
Why?
What are you calling the Spanish flu?
Why not? What's wrong with that?
Rovid-18.
I'm not calling the Spanish flu.
I'm not calling Rovid-18 Spanish flu, and I'm not calling Spanish flu Rovid-18.
Let's call it cheese.
Are you interested in elaborating on that, or are you just going to say, I like the other one?
I like the other one.
Cheese.
You heard it here first.
So yeah, let's get actually onto the topic now because we're going to waste a lot of time.
Is this going to be the entire episode?
Yeah, it's already trash.
No, yeah, it's...
No, let's talk about the cheese touch. No.
Other parties.
What was your favourite party? I enjoyed your 19th birthday party.
I didn't.
When was my 19th?
It was the first year, right?
Oh,
you turned 19 in first year.
That was that just
the
kind
one
of
threw in.
Yeah.
Through in.
Yes, we did. Yes,
this is another one I didn't go to.
Yeah, this just kind of gives you an idea.
It was. I think it was an acting-based party.
Yeah, it was an acting party.
I'm not in the club.
Yeah, you got to be in the acting group to be in the club.
It's a very
Unique
unique
club. Very exclusive club.
Bear in mind, this is first year, so you were still mingling with your.
I don't think I even knew you in first year.
I met Alan the first day I got.
Yeah.
Why weren't you there then?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
I think it was because it was like a
which.
No, it was because our friend and acting set it up for us. That's why.
Block were you in?
I was in B block.
That's the
that was the same. No, I was in block A. West.
Yes. Okay.
But we'd hung out.
Yeah. I don't know why you weren't there.
Maybe you were afraid I was going to be intimidated.
To be fair, I think
I think it was because
Poncho wasn't there. Was because I was involved in arranging it. It was a surprise party.
It was like
also
a surprise party,
Poncho didn't know that the no. Spider-Man didn't know Poncho was your friend.
So like,
Yeah,
I
that's
basically
right.
just put out a message to everyone in the year.
I understand what
In
Immortal
our
Savrin
course.
means.
But yes, I
What? Immortal Savrin?
I don't even know who
'Cause
that is.
I remember-
Do I bleep that? I don't...
don't know.
Co-creator of Facebook.
Oh, Edward.
Eduardo.
Yeah.
oh, because he's Andrew
With
Garfield.
the white hair.
That took me
Yo,
so
can we
long.
get off these fucking memes
That's for the
about
viewers who are already paying
Facebook
attention.
and fucking social network?
Fucking
Let's
Facebook.
just talk
Yes,
about
yes,
social
yes,
life
yes,
at
Yeah,
uni.
10
please.
seconds is enough. everyone.
I'm just letting my hair
The
down.
party was that was a lovely party, but that just kind of gives you an idea into who I am, because that was I am probably the only person in history that goes to their own birthday party and is the first one to leave, because
Yeah, you did.
I went to bed like immediately.
To be fair, a lot of people were using that party as pre-drinks before going out. Because it started at like 7.
I'm pretty sure we went. Was it a Tuesday?
It was would have been a Friday, Thursday or Friday.
I would have either been an apple bum, lollipop, or toast.
Yeah, but because
Toast.
in first year, Alan didn't really drink.
No.
So we were like to accompany that.
I don't remember Alan.
Sober Alan.
We both said his
Fuck, I
name.
did it because of you.
No, you said it before me.
Yes. Well,
In first year, Heisenberg didn't really drink.
no, I didn't.
So to accompany that, we were like, oh, let's throw it at 7 onwards, which is unheard of for uni parties. Did you burp?
I did what?
Did you spit as well? You hypocrite!
I know.
You
son of a bitch.
It just slipped out of me.
But yes, I never really.
Yeah. So to accompany
You nearly
that,
called it there, Walter
We-
White, the dying man.
decided to throw pies at 7, which is unheard of because parties,
7.
pre-drinks don't start until like 10.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, and I hate
His
that
birthday
stuff.
was so early.
My birthday was
we
lunch at
had
7.
everyone like drinking at like 7, like before 7 because you got there at 7.
Yeah.
So we'd all been drinking since like 6:30, 6:45. We got absolutely rat-assed and then went out.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
My fucking favourite party from first year is Nick's birthday in January.
It's every year is when that
It's always,
is.
No,
it's
no,
always
no.
in January.
No, yeah, but this was specific because Nick had a party at his flat with Olivia Talbot and a few others. And
Great second name drop.
I'll
believe it.
Oh,
Drake.
no.
Anyway, it was this
Drink.
guy's shit dicks.
Pink finger out, yeah,
It was this guy's birthday in first year, and we went round. He's a close mate of mine.
guy.
He'll know about this story.
Fucking this guy.
So would a lot of people. And basically, he got very, very, very drunk. The drunkest I've ever seen him on Tesco's vodka. And this goes back to the last podcast where I said my mate stabbed me in the leg with glass. He didn't stab me with glass. This is what happened.
I mean, he kind of did.
No, he
He
didn't.
second-hand stabbed you.
He got really, really drunk, and I ended up carrying him with my other mate, Cameron, to his room, which was on the floor above where the party was happening. And I was carrying him, a glass of water in this hand, and Nick actually there. I'm carrying him. I've said that so
You
many
said
times.
his name.
Were you carrying him?
Oh, I'm carried him.
Carrying Nick.
No, stop with the name drops.
already said
Stop.
his name.
Yeah, but we're bleeping them. Stop with the name drops. now.
You need to drink a shit.
I know.
Yeah, I was
Damn
gonna
it.
say.
Anyway,
Drink about 2 or 3 there.
Zulu warrior.
Do
anyway.
I need to drink?
No.
Saying Nick.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Drinks.
I think first names are fine. I'm gonna say because I don't want to have to go.
Do
through
I drink this or do I not drink?
Drink it.
Yeah,
either
yeah,
way.
go on ahead.
Anyway, so I'm carrying him up, and we get into the lift, and then he gets a bit angry. You need to bleep his name because I don't. Want...
Okay, yeah, I will for this story. But just like
He gets a bit angry. He's a bit agitated anyway because he's had a lot of vodka. Bear in mind, he is absolutely passed out.
Sounds like a
And
fun time.
he wriggles out, and as he wriggles out, the water slips and it drops and smashes on the floor, and he runs off. And I go to walk out, and my foot gets caught, and I end up falling on glass. And then,
is that all that happened?
yeah.
No,
That's how the glass got in him.
He didn't stab me.
No, I never thought he stabbed you, but I thought he like kicked a hole in the
No.
like window of
No,
the
no,
door.
he punched a hole in the window.
Oh, and
He
I thought
punched-
that was how I'm pretty sure I pointed.
No,
But
no,
I
so-
thought that was how you cut yourself.
No, so I fell onto this.
Like you fell through the door.
I fell onto this glass.
Oh, that's such a shit. Like,
but it's funny.
It's funny, but it's
no.
so
I went to
less cool than what I thought.
Oh yeah, I went to chase him, but my foot got caught on the lift, and I ended up just putting my knee down in this glass. And then this guy punches this fucking window, and then he runs off. And Cameron just looks at me. I was going to stop then.
Cameron. I think Cameron's name is
Cameron stops and looks at me. He's like, "Dude," and I'm like, "Oh shit." And it's just my leg is bleeding where this glass just slit it open. And then I'm just like, "Oh, it's alright," because I'm so drunk. So we just go and carry on and do our thing. But everyone's like, "Oh my god, Jordan, you got your leg open."
You could follow.
Yeah.
You could follow you around.
And just drips of blood. And then Nick, oh fuck, his mate from home. His mate from home was like, no, I'm a lifeguard. I'm first aid trained. I can do this. So he gets Sudocrem and wipes Sudocrem on my cut. And then he's like, I've also got vodka. So he pours my leg up. I'm now in Nick's flat.
Vodka
just
creme.
In boxers, no trousers anymore.
Oh, that's hard.
And he's pouring leg into me.
More leg!
He's pouring vodka into my leg. And then all of Nick's house flatmates just come in. They're like, What?
What is happening here?
You also said his name again.
Oh shit!
You got to replace that name with a specific word. Like
Cheese.
Everything else is a bleep.
Cheese.
Yeah.
You can all just be like, "My name's Jeff."
Anyway, basically that happened, and then I went into the shower, and loads of people were pouring different things on my legs. So they were like pouring hot water, vodka, sambuca, just loads of shit on my leg.
That's like so. I've been in a similar situation.
Can I interrupt? Can I interrupt, boys? Am I bleeding?
No.
No?
But
Okay,
I'll quickly finish this up.
My hand.
Is it fresh?
Yeah. It's alright.
That's hard.
Fuck it. Continue.
Anyway, end of the story is everyone was like, "You need to go to A&E," and I'm like, "No." So I don't go to A&E until the next morning when I wake up, and I look down at my leg. It's just this massive open gash, but it's all dried up. And I'm like, I should probably go to A&E. So I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm just like, I've got to go to A&E. And they're like, yeah, come out. And what's happened? I was like, oh yeah, I got a glass in my leg, but I just didn't come. I couldn't be bothered.
I was very drunk.
I got to A&E.
My blood was very thin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got
it was seeping out.
I got to A&E. They ended up doing it, but this woman was like, "Oh, it's a little laughing face cut." So she was pulling it and going. And I was just like, "Don't mess with my leg like that."
That is just sadistic.
That would have made me throw up.
Yeah,
I've watched a friend be stitched up before, been fine,
Oh.
and then at the very end when they pull it tight, I'm like,
Well, I thought it was gonna.
and then I woke up in a bed, and I was like,
and then
this
you're
isn't
like,
why I came here.
"Oh, it's a really funny face. Oh, I'll feed him a little slice of lemon."
Yeah.
A little bit of salt. A little bit of salt in there.
I thought it was just gonna be butterfly stitches. I was like, "Oh, they're just gonna put tape on it." No, full blown 4 stitches.
I saw the gash.
Yeah, it was not great.
It wasn't great, which is why I thought it wasn't just a piece of broken glass.
It was just a piece of broken glass on my leg.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You got fucked up.
I'm sorry.
Floor.
This is completely unrelated, but also related. But similar to when you got stitches. Whenever I got the
Oh fuck!
It's alright. Whenever I got a needle injected in me quite recently, this is about a month or two ago. I made such a.
What happened, Alan?
Oh.
I can't wait to talk about a party that I was at.
That's immediately the thing we're going to talk about after.
I'm with you guys. I don't.
We'll talk about the one where my phone fell into the bar.
That's a recent one.
Oh,
Let's talk about one that you went to. But what happened was.
So this baby.
Yeah.
No, the baby told.
The baby is in the past.
No, the baby's been told.
Yeah. Whenever I got this needle injected in me, I made such a fucking big deal out of it because I really don't like needles, especially anything with my wrist.
Yeah.
But what happened was there was a girl beside me who had to get the injection, who had to get the injection put in, and I made such a big deal out of it because I just don't like looking at it. So I was like, "Oh fuck," and all that stuff. And then the girl beside me was like, "Oh, I have to get that done too," and I went, "Oh, it's not that bad." You know what I mean? And then she passed out having to get it done. And I just went, "Oh, okay, it's not that bad."
I'm alright with needles.
And then I had to help her out.
I'm okay with needles, but not with having blood taken.
No, I'm blood.
As soon as I see my blood that's supposed to be inside me leave my body,
Where's the bottle over there?
Because I'm like, that's not normal.
I watch it. The only time that I did freak out.
in me. And not.
Wrong way around.
The only time I did freak out was when I got those stitches in, because where the gash was, she put a numbing injection. Oh Jesus Christ! It's so loud.
That hurt my ears.
You just said something.
That she put in this injection into my leg, but she put the needle through the skin, and I could see the needle through my open wound.
Oh,
and I was just like, "What the hell?"
That's me.
That's me.
That's a bit of me that people are looking at.
No,
Yeah.
Zach, tell us about a party that you went to. I'm so sorry it took so long. We were too busy.
You use his name.
I mean, there
damn
there are 3 actors on the, so
Yeah.
we were all at the same party. But carry on, Zach.
But yes, please
Which is
tell
weird,
us.
because I didn't feel like
What a guy on the spot.
What was your favourite party?
You've had
That all
time
of
to
us were at?
prepare.
Include us, please. Or at least like some of us were at.
What about a story that I'm sure I've maybe told you about?
What was this?
I hope so.
I hope you've told us.
I think you might have known about this party because I think it was at the house of someone that you know and came to uni with.
Oh. I wonder who that could
Irrelevant
be.
details.
If you actually listen back to the audio, there's a moment where I go,
I have a GoPro video of you doing that. But yeah, so I was at this house party.
yeah, go on.
And
Yeah, carry on.
I think it was someone's birthday, and I knew them well enough that I was able to go. So that explains why I was at this party.
So you knew them. You knew this person.
Just in case.
Good.
How long time?
Just in case you're questioning the
Why you
holes
were
in
there.
my anecdote.
Yeah, carry on.
And so I think there's this one particular guy at this party who I'm not gonna name.
This is the longest story.
Just get to the stories that you're not going to name.
Zach? What was the
All
point?
of a sudden I've been involved in this story, and after 2 minutes, it's too long.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Guy, what are you talking for?
I can't wait to just watch for another half an hour.
I mean, we got through a few stories. Carry on.
So there's this one guy at this party who is, I think he's particularly wealthy, and he had this bottle of champagne that's like...
Could you just check your fucking phone?
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
so
podcast?
sorry. I'm so sorry.
And so there's this guy who's there, who's particularly wealthy. Like, you'll go to a nightclub with him, and if he meets new people, he'll just buy them a whole bottle of champagne. And you're like,
night.
Jesus, man.
Great night.
You need a place where you can buy friendship.
I can't finish
And
that
so-
because I can't put the empty class down.
And so this guy has this bottle of champagne. So this guy has this bottle of champagne, and it's like 8 inches wide and like that fucking tall.
One of the big
One of the big ones, like the clown shoe size. And so I can't remember the exact details leading up to me getting hold of it, but I left the party with this bottle of champagne.
It's like you're an icon to us.
And there was at least there must have been a good litre of it left. And so I think this house party gets shut down because it's like
yeah,
and so this party gets shut down because it's in Bournemouth and that just happens.
yeah,
of course.
And so I go outside and I think, man, I can't wait to go home and figure out what the hell I'm going to do with this. And then one of my flatmates at the time says, "Afters at our place." And I'm like, I don't remember having a discussion about this.
Put your fucking mask on.
Oh god, I just remembered what happened on the journey to this party.
Also, can I just interrupt? When was this? Was this first year?
This is first year.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is Madeira.
So this was Madeira.
Okay.
And so I suddenly find out after leaving this house party that the afters were at my flat. And so I have to get in a taxi and make it there before everyone else. I don't. So I'm in this taxi with 3 of my flatmates. We pull up at Madeira.
Got so much hair.
We're listening, by the way.
I'm still listening.
And so we pull up at Madeira, and we're like, okay, who's going to cover the taxi? Oh, I'll get it on my card.
Okay.
First, the guy in the front seat taps his card, declined.
Okay.
The second guy taps his card, declined. Third guy declined, me declined.
Yeah.
All 4 cards in this cab have declined.
Right.
And so this guy is like, and we're like, and he's like, oh, do you not have like £14 on you? And we're like, no, we're going to have to draw out cash. And so this cab driver drives us to a cash point where we draw out cash. And then
That's usually what you do at a cash point.
just in case that part was unclear. And so we drive back to Madeira, and then he's like, cool, you owe me like £22. And we're like,
Is your hair cool, is it? Yeah.
no, sir. We owe you the amount from our, pickup point to our destination. We're not giving you any, victory lap. Fucking...
I'm so sorry.
Your
I
hair's
don't know
caught
what's
in it, you
happening
fucking
here.
Idiot. He caught his
Oh
hair.
no!
Oh, no! Oh no, Zach, look!
I'm going to die! I can feel it.
You fucking idiot.
I don't. Yeet. Oh no, it's really up in there.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Oh, it hurts so much.
Oh shit, I just knocked my voice.
Oh, I did. I think
Oh,
I got some of it.
Hang on. Move.
get me!
Please
Release me!
I'm trying to.
don't leave all of this in.
Oh, leave
we
all of
will.
it in.
No.
I'll leave it on the YouTube. On the YouTube. Oh, YouTube!
Oh!
I've made so many mistakes today.
Anyway, carry on.
Can I continue?
Please continue. Please do continue, because I'm
He was
genuinely
actually
interested.
genuinely stuck.
Yes.
Which bit were you paying attention up until?
The bit where you went out and drew cash from a cash point.
Yeah, I heard the dude
Which
was
is where
like
you get
£22.
And so we draw so we draw money from the cash point, and then we get back, and we're like, okay, we owe you £14, and he's like, well, no, it's gone up, and we're like,
Fuck, why?
we did
No.
why? And we were like, it's not our problem that your fucking stupid card machine isn't working. Oh yeah, throughout all of this, there's like 30 people watching us who are waiting to get into our flat.
Jesus Christ.
It's a dick move.
And so we go in, and we're like, right, Madeira lets you sign in 1 guest per person.
Oh, God, yeah.
How are we gonna do this? But luckily a bunch of them lived at Madeira.
Everyone's in like 2x2s.
I was like, oh, I'm just going back to my flat, and I'm having a guest.
Maybe you're just having the one guess.
And so the security guy's like, man, there's not a guest tonight. What's going on? It's Thursday. And then this flat party takes place in my flat. My room is open because I had like pink lighting everywhere. And so by this point in the year, I have just a big bucket full of rubber ducks.
I'm pretty sure you've had that bucket.
You still have that bucket.
I still have. I don't even think I have the actual bucket.
Yeah, but you have
I've
the
got
rubber
the
ducks,
which people have stolen over the years. You know exactly who you are.
Couldn't fucking get it.
What are you talking
I was
about?
going like this for ages to try and keep it off, and it was just moving further and further away from me.
That's why I get a coaster. Idiot.
Fuck.
The coaster's already been used.
Thank you, Alan.
And so I don't remember exactly who was at my party, but I remember like 5 people from my course being in my room, and we're just taking in turns filling up this bucket of ducks and just throwing it in the most creative way possible. And then that just went on till like 4 a.m.
Okay.
So, were any of us there?
No.
That's still a fucking like.
Now you know how it
crazy
feels.
story.
Not be there.
Yeah, we were talking about fucking dumbass stories.
So, can we
That was a
talk
good story.
about...
Also, can I just apologize there? I drank some and then it was too strong, so I tried to spit it into this, but now it's like all over the place. I'm just gonna suck it up.
Hey,
Hey,
do you
that's
not
the
want
thing
it?
that happened.
Oh no, it's good. It's just that I near choked on it there. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, that's
So,
Can we what?
way back at the beginning of that story, you said about the dude who was rich who bought a big old bottle of champagne
Oh yeah.
or prosecco or whatever. I was at a night in Walkabout with three people from our course.
Oh, I know this story.
And we ended up like talking to this American guy at the bar, and he was very rich and very bored. Apparently he'd been there like a week and had no good nights.
Oh wow.
So he just turns to me and two of our friends. George was one of them. And
Drake.
Dude, one of the rules is you can't say drink.
yeah. And also saying someone's
Drink,
name.
drink.
I'm not bleeping someone's name.
Oh
We're
yes.
allowed to say names, just don't say their
Names,
full
plain,
name
and
and don't like tell a bad story
But
about
it's also
And like postcodes.
it's also you're only drinking this international drinking rules at the people drinking.
It's very true.
Oh, someone's here. Someone's at the door.
Is that the doorbell?
The door.
Yeah.
So, Alan, feel free to go. Yeah, that. This podcast fucked. But yeah, we ended up getting. They bought like 150 Jaeger bombs for the bar.
If you're
because
going to bring
we
a
were
nice drink,
speaking
though,
to them.
yeah, bring it upstairs.
Bye, Alan. Because we were.
Alan's attending to a guest.
He just said to us he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go tell the DJ. You've got until I tell the DJ and."
Mike,
You've got until.
let me do my thing.
You've got until I tell the DJ to drink as many Jaeger bombs as you possibly can. Me and George drank.
Yeah.
I think I had 17. He had like 14 or 15 in like 5 minutes. It was ridiculous.
This is the great.
Oh, Alan's back.
I'm back. Sorry.
I wasn't expecting you to be back.
I'm so sorry about that voice. I had to go get something.
Oh, actually, I'll drink for myself because I think I said.
Did you say my name?
This podcast is fucked.
This is
This is the clap thing we've ever done.
I just want to say can I just
and it's
actually
on the internet forever.
No, I just need to say this boys.
Forever.
One of the things, although this entire thing is so clapped and we've just been like telling the most craziest stories, I just want to say this is the happiest I've been in a while. That's not even a joke. Genuinely,
Wholesome
I'm actually genuinely
ching,
loving this. So
boys.
thank you all so much for this. But yeah, one of the things that we talked about a lot was our experiences at university and about the different parties that we went to. But one of the things that I realise right now is that us sitting here talking about it is just as fun. You know
and
what
it's
I mean?
also garbage. It's hot.
Yeah,
garbage.
it's horrible, but it's also
We'll
amazing.
watch about this and we'll be like, why do we even hang out?
This is actually on the level of grown-ups and grown-ups too.
Grown-ups 2 is a masterpiece. Change my mind.
I can't change your mind.
Oh my god,
just got
boys!
whipped.
Boys!
You've been whipped this whole time.
Boys, literally, Halloween is upon us!
Halloween is upon us.
How have I been whipped? That can't be
This
true. I'm not in a
podcast is even
relationship.
funnier than Neil Patrick Harris, but that's not impressive because the bar is so low.
I'm gonna bleep all of that too.
Because he is a god!
Every week we will be sponsored by a new Adam Sandler movie. Last week it was Hubie Halloween. This week it is Grown Ups.
We can't say we're sponsored by them if we're not sponsored by them.
This video
will
is
put a
sponsored by
disclaimer.
Surfshark. It's not really.
Who the fuck are they?
Surfshark VPN. Do you not know about Surfshark VPN?
We're sponsored by
I will-
This
This podcast isn't sponsored.
This podcast is sponsored by ExpressVPN.
No, it's
Have you-
really
See, he gets it.
There's going to be so much bleeping in this.
I'm gonna kill so many people.
No, yeah, well,
Yeah. So
Go on.
one of the things about this podcast is that we started out to try and teach people
Jordan, did
about
you wear
the
this in the first podcast?
experience. I was
no, I didn't.
no.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah.
Who am I listening to?
Was it
These
the
or Alan?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's the whole point of it. It's just
Whoever
it's just
I
kinda-
decide to focus on in the edit.
But yes, one of the things that we started.
Well, the
out
mix is
with
perfectly
this-
balanced.
this-
I thought you said the guy's name from the story that Jordan saying. I'm gonna have to bleep myself. Fuck!
To bleep all
Anyway,
of that. That was very, very offensive. I can't believe you said that, Neil.
Why would you say such a thing? Anyway, as I was
not
saying,
at all
one of the
what I said.
things that we started this to do was to teach you all about the university experience and about how it's going and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I think we can all agree that this has just been.
No, this was literally.
Amazing.
I literally sat down. In the edit, go back to the beginning where I said,
I'm not doing it.
this is a podcast about our social life at university. We said it last week, we're saying it this
We
week.
did.
How the hell we got on to him fucking saying whatever he said, and him talking about
I'm sorry,
fucking.
were you listening?
I was listening, but I'm not gonna say it because you have to bleep it out again.
That thing?
Yes.
That's the story you told about the party.
No,
Okay.
that thing, and how we got
Are
onto
you referring
this.
to the bit where I said O.J. Simpson is guilty?
No,
Oh, right.
no.
No, that bit I'm now leaving in.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Because
no.
you've then gone back and said
Said
something
something
worse.
Oh, no.
I mean,
I'm going to have to supervise the sound edit of this.
I will never let you in my room again.
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna
You're the
lie.
fucking one who said it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a great time.
This is wonderful, and this will continue
This
for
is
hours.
genuinely
And I
so
kind of wish we
lovely.
could.
I prefer this to not drinking.
This is genuinely.
Yes,
So
that's
lovely.
always the way it goes. We prefer
This
things-
video is sponsored by Recorder Leg.
No, I don't have to
Am I-
lie
Oh my
and
god,
say
I
that
probably
it's
hate you. I'm so
Coca-Cola.
sorry. Oh my god, I've never smacked someone in the face before. Except I'm like,
That's a lie.
Girl,
Yeah.
when you
Should we start another
oh
story
my
before the
god,
audience?
what?
Boys, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
might bleep
I
that.
think I'm not
Should
gonna
we-
lie. I think that
God. I don't.
I think that
we.
we've covered pretty much.
Oh, Sean Connery died today.
He did.
Sean Connery
This
does.
is about our social life, bruh. At
Exactly.
university.
Yeah, but Sean Connery.
But Sean Connery was
He's
a part
not
of.
afraid to give a woman.
And we
a kiss.
definitely
Listen.
haven't finished everything.
Yes.
And why?
What is it?
You're just not a closed fist, but an open
Let's
hand
just-
smack.
Let's just
Can we
say
start another story before the audience gets bored?
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Too late.
that's a
anyway,
great idea, Zach.
Yeah, R.I.P. Sean Connery. That was a
Yeah.
very, very sad situation.
And the fact that he
Cheers to
beats
Sean
women.
Connery. Cheers to Sean Connery.
Anyway, going back to our social life experience,
Open
I
up.
fucking sobered up just to get this podcast back on fucking track.
Yeah,
Going back,
you're really running things.
going back. Touch me again! I swear
You've
to
got
God.
a hair, but I've got gloves, so it's difficult to get.
Oh, I know like 3
you got
people
it.
who are going to
Front of you.
love this.
Anyway, what is that shit? And why is it? Fuck off, Alan! Anyway, going back to our stories. University life is a very, very fun experience in terms of the social life.
Really is.
For me and probably a handful of us, first year was pretty much
Not me.
first year was drinking.
Yeah.
Essentially drinking.
wasn't
Have
for
as
me.
much fun as possible in first year. Alan did it backwards.
I did.
Alan started
Yeah.
drinking in third year.
And
Well,
now
I
he's an
started drinking-
alcoholic.
I started drinking
and a
when I was
smoker.
young.
Okay, second year.
I don't really smoke. I smoke like once or twice.
Alan does what I do. He smokes the old casual.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear.
He smokes the old
I can't
legal
believe
stuff.
this because my mother doesn't know that.
Also, bleep what I
Actually,
said.
no. You're 20 whatever now, and you're 20. And you're 20.
I'm turning 22.
never felt
He's turning
so
22.
amazing.
So no, do you know what? You can do whatever the fuck you like. If you want to smoke,
I
you can
will.
smoke.
I told my mom that I'm gonna get a tattoo. She was very mad at me, and I was like, "It's my skin."
We
Ma."
are both getting tattoos. He's
Yeah,
getting a
tattoos.
tattoo. as
Yeah,
well,
I'm
so-
thinking about getting a tattoo.
I haven't decided yet.
Either way,
You get a tattoo?
social life at university is a very fantastic experience. It's
Amazing
part of the reason
experience.
why,
It's wonderfully fun.
in the last podcast, I said I wanted to go to university because it does give you the option of socializing with other
Yeah.
people and also experiencing a lot of different fucking experiences.
A lot of different fucking.
You can experience a lot of experience.
experience.
Yeah, it's a.
I
Life
say experience.
It's experience.
Yeah.
An experience.
You know,
is experience.
I
Jordan-
regret
yeah.
going to university because I met you guys.
Oh yeah, big time. I hate you. all.
Oh no.
Either way,
But Jordan hit the nail on the coffin there. Like that's pretty much the way it is. Like
Jesus Christ.
nail on
What?
the coffin. That's a figure
It's
of
a,
speech.
it's a saying.
Nail on the head.
Nail on the head was where I thought
Oh
we were going.
shit! I double pointed.
Oh, you have to drink
Yeah, the double drink.
Now you got me thinking about where we go when we die.
Where do we go now? Is the
I put an empty glass down so I could drink it again.
Yeah,
And I put an empty.
no.
Honestly, I'm not gonna
Bottles
lie
don't
to you.
count.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what this is.
It's from
there's
your
like-
recorder.
Are
Like,
you
it
talking
is from
about?
that.
Are you talking about the mess or the podcast?
Oh,
Because I don't know what it is.
Bit of both.
That's
But,
a lot.
yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
Oh shit!
It was
Either
empty,
way.
don't worry.
Anyway.
But yes, like I said, Jordan hit the nail on the coffin and the nail on the head there because
Did you say my name?
I said Neil.
Nail on the head.
I'm pretty sure he said
Hit Neil on the head.
I'm pretty sure. he said-
Nail on the head.
Oh, he hit the old nail on the head. He did.
But yes,
Oh, so he did.
it's an
I forgot
important
about the whole
experience
pinky thing
for
half an hour ago.
it's an important experience for socializing because you really find yourself out as a person, and I definitely know that I did. Because not
What,
only
because of drinking.
no, I was gonna say I didn't drink like at all in first year, but I still hung out with people that did drink and did other stuff, and I still find it like I still had that same amount of fun, even if I wasn't intoxicated.
You were never boring.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I still
You are
had
now.
I mean, I'm boring as fuck now that I drink.
I'm
but
just
like
gonna just stay in my room and play Last of Us.
that's
Hey, Alan,
literally what I did.
Literally today. Hey Alan, I'm gonna go and watch the sunset. Do you want to come down? I think I'm
I'll
just
play
gonna.
the-
I
I'll
think
show
no,
them
no.
Arsenal.
It's as you always do. It's like I think I'm just gonna take it easy.
Yeah,
No,
I think I'm just
bear
gonna
in
take
mind.
it easy.
bear in mind- bear in
Can I
mind-
just
I'll
say?
take it
Can I
easy.
just say?
Can
Bear
I
in
just
mind,
say-
I was lying
can I
in
just
bed,
say-
getting ready to take a nap.
I think I
came
shave my
in.
hair.
But can I just
I
say?
don't know.
I'm
How old are
so-
you?
I don't know. I might
You're,
just shave my hair.
you're 21 taking a
Can
nap.
I just say? I'm so happy, and I genuinely mean this. I am so happy that I actually
bleep all of
did.
this.
Let
Go.
the man speak.
No, I'm actually so happy that I
Bleep.
did go out because the sunset was beautiful and we had a lovely little
Did you
chat.
go with him?
Yeah, you
did.
did.
I
That's
got
what I was
up-
gonna say.
I got up in the end and was just like,
Because
"Do you know
I went, he went,
I'm glad-
oh,
I'm glad
I think
you
I'm going to take it easy. And I went, all right, Alan, you always take it easy. He went, no, do you know what? Fuck you. And then got out of bed.
what?" Yeah,
That's how this house works. It's peer pressure until someone gives up and gives in.
But
But we
thing-
do the peer pressure about the good things.
No,
not
but
the
the
bad
thing
stuff.
was,
peer
I
pressure.
was. But the thing is, I've learned that I really need to do that more, and that's one of the things that uni taught me was that I just need to. Most opportunities that I get that are a positive thing, you need to just go for it. And he gave me a positive thing, which was let's go out and watch the sunset, and I did it.
1 hour.
It's beautiful.
It's about hit an hour.
I'm not sure how much of
We've
this
lost all
was
concept of
recorded.
This is great. We said earlier tonight we were gonna
Record for 45
like
minutes.
45
So we
minutes.
didn't get too drunk.
But we've had so much darn fun.
We're going for 2 hours, baby!
We're going for
Doing a bottle episode.
What we're going to do is we're gonna record until an hour and a half.
We're gonna
Are
invite.
we?
An hour and a half. However, we're not putting the whole thing up. We're gonna do an hour and a half that we can put up, but then we're gonna make another video of best bits.
I don't know. I might
We're
put
gonna-
the full hour and a half and then put up the best bit.
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna
I thought you
invite.
said an hour and a half that we're not gonna put up, and I was like,
No, we're gonna put up the hour and a
I'm
half.
not
gonna
editing
put
this
up.
shit.
We're gonna, but then we'll do a best bits.
I love that. Yeah, no, I was planning on doing
best
a best
bits
of
will-
October,
yeah.
and then I'll do a best of each month.
Alternatively, we could invite Sam Bramley over
Right
and
now.
Right now.
and we keep going until he gets here.
And then as he enters frame,
Then we cut.
No,
exit pursuit.
like a Shia LaBeouf kind of thing.
we're not doing that, and we're also not inviting Sam Brown round.
No,
because
not
of
not
lockdown.
right now.
Not not right
But-
now. Not right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you've said we can go for another half hour, but what do we talk about?
I'm happy
I
to go whenever.
I say that we talk about.
Great.
I think we need to. I think we
So
just.
much for asking, man.
I think we.
It's a
I think
rare
we.
thing.
What we do is we fucking. Jesus Christ! We just finish our fucking store. I joined in with that.
We
Hi.
finish your fucking superstore.
We finish our stories because I've got one more that I want to talk about,
Ooh, okay.
and then we
Do tell.
keep drinking. I swear to God, if any of you make Neil bleep, make Spider-Man.
That's my name. Oh yeah, I have. Yeah. Okay.
Make Spider-Man bleep out a fucking thing. I swear to God, I'm gonna
You
flip
can.
the table.
You can. Okay.
Eduardo's
you can
got a
call me,
lot of work.
You can call me Spider-Man, Eduardo, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, or Tom Holland. Either or are fine.
Either way,
Or Yuri Lowenthal.
talking of other stories. that
Eduardo
happened.
Safran's funny.
We had some. We've had some good. We've had some good
It's
fun.
mixed with your costume. I pointed.
We've had some good parties over the years. We had
We
a party.
threw some great
good
parties.
We had a good
Oh,
party.
yeah.
We had a good party in second year where we had two parties. So we had a party in September that was called a clappy party where we just come with random fucking things.
I wore this exact outfit.
He wore that. I
with
went as a
like a Pringles tube and
As-
a lot of socks to make a bulge.
yeah. I went as I went as a
You went as a gimp.
I went as a
did.
gimp and I had a strap on for the most of the night.
I
It was
went.
a strap
Yeah,
on
what did
and
you- what did you
a
do?
I went-
purge
I-
mask.
I went as Jack Sparrow for the last time because that went on long enough.
Oh man, and I went as this was a very niche one and nobody got it, but I went as
You went as Metal Gear Solid.
I was obsessed
Snake.
with the Phantom Pain, which is the 5th Metal Gear Solid game. So I went
I
as
thought that was the Daniel Day-Lewis movie that came out recently.
Phantom Thread. I went as Daniel Day-Lewis and Phantom Thread, which didn't come
to
out
be
yet.
fair though, your Metal Gear Solid costume was good. I remember saying
and
that.
I remember my flatmate did makeup, and one of the things is that the character in Metal Gear Solid has like a scar going down his eye, and she designed the scar for me, and I had an eye patch, and I went as my custom character because he can wear a suit. So every time I did a mission, I wore the suit. So I just was like, I'm gonna go as my custom character.
I've got a funny story about that pie.
I want to hear that.
Either way, I'm going to finish off what the party was.
Just go ahead.
So we had that party, and Zach's going to finish off with his funny story of that party in a minute. That was a good party. We also, as a house, we decided that we wanted to. My mate Solly came down, and actually, this is a funny story. So there's been a couple of times in my life where, let's say, people have thrown up on me during my sleep.
We've done 3 parties at the house.
Yeah, and my mate Solly came down the night beforehand, and he met some people. Shut the fuck up!
Pointed drink.
I'm pointing at them.
That's still a point.
Still drinking.
All right, fine, fair enough. Fuck you. Anyway, my mate Solly came down, and he ended up drinking with people that he met. But all 3 of you were round in my room, and we were watching Toast of London.
We were.
I don't remember Alan being there.
I don't think I was there at that point because
it was
you left.
I left with my
left.
I remember
at
it
that
being
time.
me, you, Solly, and some other guy.
I think it was
probably
Sam
Neil.
Brown.
Now
I
that
came
I
in
think
later.
about it.
Yeah, we should drink as well because we all said his name.
Who?
Well, I didn't. So.
I didn't.
You said Neil, and I pointed.
Oh.
I
didn't say anyone's name.
Either way,
I am
so Solly came back that night. We were watching Toast of London. If you haven't watched Toast of London, go and check it out. It was very funny.
good.
Matt Berry's
Pretty
brilliant.
good.
And they all left, and Solly was eating my food, and I was like, yeah, you can finish off my food. Bearing in mind it was this rough ass chicken shop shit. And during the night, I hear like Solly moving around. He's very drunk, and I hear whatever it is, and I'm awake, and I'm like, oh no. I know this noise.
I know this sound.
I know this noise way too familiar.
That's the sound.
It's the sound. Shut up, Nick. Stop doing that. You're just going to edit to that in a minute, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was, because he just poured his fucking shot into the fucking drink. It was mad.
Yeah, but I'm still listening to the story.
Yeah, I'm still listening, but what the fuck?
Anyway, so Solly was making all these gurgly noises. I knew that too well. And the next thing I know, I'm like bolting up out of bed because I'm like, this was up in my old room. And I was like, no, fuck that. I know exactly what's happening. Next thing I know, he rolls over and just throws up exactly
Was he
where
slapped
it was.
next to you?
Yeah. Slapped next to me. He just threw up everywhere next to me. And it was like, it looked like cat food.
That's hard.
Or dog, like diarrhea dog shit.
Then
I can't believe I'm saying that. Either way.
What kind of sound did it make?
It was like
I want to know.
We don't need
We want to know for context.
We don't need the ASMR section of the podcast.
It just
Anyways.
helps me picture it.
But he was awake when he was doing this, okay? That's what my head was going. And then I was like, oh no. So I was like, oh, Solly. And I was like, Solly. And I was rocking him. I was like, Solly! And then the next thing, he wouldn't get up. Even though he was awake, he was talking to me. He was like, yo, what's up? And I was like, get up! And he was like, and I ended up rolling him off the bed, dragging him into the spare room, and just throwing him in there.
Bear in mind, at this point, we had no bed in the spare room.
We had no bed, we just had a mattress on the floor. So I just chucked him in there with his mattress.
Proper cracked it.
I chucked him in there with his mattress, and I went back in my room and was like, oh my fucking god, I do not want to clean this up. So I just got my bedding, I threw it all in the bin downstairs, and then I went and fell asleep on the sofa.
Those sofas, though.
Come to yourself.
Oh man!
This was the night before the party where Solly just miraculously recovered. I couldn't say that word.
This is the night before the happy party.
Yeah, the night before the happy party, and he just miraculously
being so close together.
The house in the morning.
he miraculously recovered,
he was
and
fine.
he was fine, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go." So he went as Donald Trump, and I went as
He did.
and I went as obviously what I said earlier, the gimp. Neil went as that. Zach went as Jack Sparrow, Alan went as Metal Gear Solid, and what we did was we took our housemate Sam Bram had a porno magazine, and we took all of the pictures out of that, and we stuck them around the walls in all of the house.
And it like covered an entire door.
Can I just say, just for context, the porno magazine was for a performance that we did. It wasn't just a casual porno magazine.
Was no shame in that.
Oh, there's no shame in it. I just wanted to give context.
Go into a corner shop and buy it.
But either way, there's a picture of Solly with all these pornos around him and the strap on, laying on my bed. I'll link it to you so you can put it in.
I will shove that in.
But
maybe censor the...
I will blur his and make sure he's okay with it.
Yeah.
And if not, I'll blur his face.
But yeah, so
and
that...
the cock.
the cock. But that was a good party. Obviously, Zach, you had a story for that party.
Oh,
Tell us
yeah.
the story.
So I remember leading up to the party, I was talking to a few acting people. Don't remember who. It was a long time ago. And then people were like, "Oh, you're going to John's party?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to John's party." And they're like, and people are like, "Oh yeah,
What?
Because no, it was like I'd asked like, "Oh, you going to John's party?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, I know that you're going to John's party." And I'm like, "That's a kind of a."
Is that an empty glass?
I think that
It was. Anyway, let him finish the story.
But yeah, so I'd say like, "Oh, you're going to John's party," and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know that you're going to John's party," and I'm like, "That's an odd way of phrasing that response. Little sense a little hot water. What's going on?" And so everyone was really, everyone I would talk to would act abnormally a little bit strange when I brought up the party.
Okay.
I'm like, "What's going on? Is it like a surprise party? It's not my birthday. It's like."
That's the biggest surprise of them all.
I mean, what time of year was this?
February?
This would have been September.
My birthday was 3 months away, so it can't be a surprise.
Yeah, it was a big it was beginning of the year.
They probably went like that to you because it was literally just like come as fucking anything dumb as fuck.
Yeah, and
We
so
put Bookie Party on it, and my mate came as a book. He came as a book character. Because Bookie is just...
I thought you meant went as a
Jack. Jack
I thought you meant he just went as a book character.
Anyway, so people are like, "Oh, I heard you're going." And I'm like, what's wrong with me? What is so interesting about specifically me going to this party?
Why am I bold?
And then so, someone on your course, you probably know where I'm heading with this.
No names, but go on.
Yeah.
Someone on your course who's a very good friend, messaged me saying, who was a female, saying,
It's like Friday night dinner.
"Oh hey, Zach, can I say my own name?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Hey man, can I borrow some of your clothes?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" And she's like, "So there's this party I'm going to, and I'm gonna go as you."
It's hilarious.
You can say a name because there's shout out because she did.
Megan Brain.
I was gonna say this entire time I've not known what you're talking
Megan
about.
Brain, my girl.
But I remember her costume.
Shout out to Megan Brain doing a fantastic.
Meg
costume.
is a
Genuinely.
absolute babe.
I'll send you the photo because it's
amazing.
Yeah,
very.
please
Of
do.
course, it's accurate. It's my clothes.
But so we had that party, and obviously Zach went as Jack Sparrow and Meg.
No, I just went.
He just went, and then Meg went as him.
And then we had the
We had my the
80s birthday party.
So for my birthday, we did an 80s party,
which me and
That was
Sam Brand
that was in
went
second
as.
year.
yeah, that's what we were still in the same year.
Yes! Second year.
Yeah,
Because we were in 31.
Oh yeah.
But we had...
whoa! I've got to go back to this quickly. The clappy party. So basically, what happened that night was this was actually this is what happened with Luke McFeeters. So our friend James McLeod,
yeah, I know.
me and Luke talking on the stairs, and James comes in. We're chatting, and we're scrambling and whatever. The next thing I know, I'm getting rugby tackled down a fucking flight of stairs with Luke McFeeters and James McLeod, ending up waking up our housemate at the time.
Was it a bad fall?
And but I ended up breaking the stairs.
You went down like a fucking sack of potatoes.
I was like, I was just down. And
Was
the
it like
next,
head first, or did you land on your fetus?
I landed on my head, but
Oh.
but I knocked out one of the stairs. Did you just put your empty bottle on his fucking?
Oh no!
What's happening here?
Anyway, so I end up I get rugby tackled down.
I pour stuff back into this, so it still counts.
No, you can just get rid of it. It's a bottle.
Just don't put it on my shit.
That was a good throw.
I end up getting rugby tackled down the stairs, waking up our housemates, and the next thing I know, me, James, and Luke are all outside the front of 31, just scrapping, all on the floor. And then our
Scrapping?
housemate at the time comes out and she's like, "Guys, stop!
I'm trying to sleep.
I'm trying to sleep."
What is scrapping?
Like friendly fighting.
Like friendly fighting.
Like
Ah,
a bit of a
well,
I
play.
thought you like eating.
As me and James and Luke are outside, and I look up outside of my room, my mate Jasper, I'm going to say his name because he's a fucking idiot, is pissing outside my window.
Like
Onto
out the window.
Out the window onto the
I saw a video of that on a social media platform.
So that happened that night as well. Anyway, but we did have an 80s party.
So
I love
the
to
80s party.
jump ahead to this year, to the house we're living in now, jumping from Jasper pissing out the window, we went out once this year, properly, as a
Oh,
house.
God,
Because
you're
obviously
referring
we're
to-
in COVID-18 lockdown, and it's all a bit...
Did I piss out the window?
No, but we went out with friends
I
of
know where you're
yours
going with this.
who you used to work with.
Oh,
I-
do
we
we have to?
don't
Do we
know.
have to? Well, no.
But we went out with them, and it was a very chill evening, and then randomly one of your friends.
I don't know this girl properly. Like, bear in mind,
So one of your friends' friends.
So one of my friends that I
Started-
worked with, her friend that started working where I used to work, decided to lean over the
There's like a ramp into the gardens.
in Lower Gardens, Bournemouth.
And like, there's a wall next to the ramp, like obviously where you've just walked down
You gotta
from.
walk
And she
down.
just sits over this wall, trousers down, and takes a piss.
Why is it always piss related with you?
And
Last week it was piss
my
related.
dude Poncho Boy
Piss
had
talk,
just
which-
jumped down, like it was like.
So I wanted to-
like
Because I'm a master navigator,
20
I
feet.
always like to take the most efficient route possible.
Yeah, can I just say it's a miracle that you did not break something?
yeah,
because
it
you
was
were
a-
limping.
It was a deep.
Bearing in
dive.
mind, he was limping like for a good month after.
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
limping
it was
for
a
a good
big
while.
old dive.
Well, there goes me telling that story
It's a bitch.
with any kind of surprise or intrigue.
Zach decided to be a fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, you tell the story.
And navigated his. Well, from my perspective, I go and see.
Jumped 20 feet.
I go and see this
fucking
girl,
concrete.
like leaning over. The next thing I know, Zach hops over this thing, and he's just gone.
I
He
don't
just
know-
jumped.
I
He
don't wanna-
disappears.
I don't want to walk past some random girl I've never met pissing.
Whereas I was like, yeah,
She
I'll
can
take.
do what she wants, but I'm gonna.
Poncho took the scenic route. I decided to take the
There's nothing
fucking
wrong with girls
normal
pissing.
route.
Except
Yeah,
when it's over.
because because I was gonna say because I needed to.
You know you're being filmed
I-
right now, right?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Needed
Girls
to-
piss. Girls shit.
Yeah, I know girls piss, but I don't need to see it.
Yeah, exactly. Because I actually needed
were like, "There's
to.
nothing wrong with
I
it."
needed to piss, right? But I did the respectful
Yo.
thing and went into where
Yeah,
I
you go
couldn't
into
be
a
seen.
bush.
Either way,
And then I came out, and then I saw her because I was very worried about her because she was stumbling all over the place. But
I
the
wasn't
thing
worried
that-
about her because she was being a fucking idiot.
But the thing that impressed me, right, it wasn't the fact that she was like just publicly pissing.
It was
It
for
was
me.
the fact that she was holding herself, like she
Yeah, she
basically
was like hanging and.
if she would have let go, she would have fallen.
She was
Yeah.
in like the blast
Hit
off.
height
her
that
head.
Poncho
Position.
She would have
jumped.
hit her head. Like it would have not been nice.
didn't think
But
that
like,
was gonna be.
but so I'd taken the normal route down, which is down a ramp, and I just like come around the corner, going down to join Poncho because he jumped, and I like look to Poncho.
And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Not,
And I look
not,
up.
that, not that I have a problem with women pissing. It's a very natural
Yeah, do it if
phenomenon.
you need to go.
I just understand
But-
that with men and women, there's always a time and a place.
It doesn't need to be in front of everyone. So I look at you.
Just after, although to be honest, I mean there were bigger things on my mind, like a sprained ankle.
Yeah, I look at you. You're hopping about, and then you look up and go, "What the fuck?"
To be fair,
so
though,
I
if a
look
man
up,
did that,
and then
that
I
would
see
be
her
fine.
just
Yeah.
Like,
peeing down the wall.
yeah, but there would also, if a man did that, we would have been like, oh fuck it, whatever.
But we've got
Yeah, but not over like a cliff edge.
at least we have the tools to do that
Like-
efficiently.
Like, don't. If you're gonna do that, don't do it out a window. And don't do it off a fucking
Hey, look, if she needed
edge.
a piss, she needed a piss. I wasn't too focused.
She
on
could have
that.
squatted on the wall.
Doesn't mean I can't give my opinion
didn't
about
need
It
to-
was
it.
mainly.
It didn't need to drop to
Either way,
just to
get
confirm.
the fuck off of piss.
Yeah, just to
Long
confirm.
story short,
I gave you
we
half
haven't-
an hour extra. I don't want to talk about piss.
Yeah.
The 80s story. The 80s
long story
party was
short,
great.
we haven't seen those people since.
Anyway,
that's a
either
fact.
way, so
Anyway.
we also had
One outing this
Can we
year.
move on?
we also
now?
had multiple parties happen in the second year.
I think I took a piss on those stories.
I did too.
I'm only joking.
I need
Yes,
a
yes,
kiss right now.
Yes, but anyway, multiple
we had an
parties.
80s party, which was awesome. We also
Great costumes.
we also as a house. These two weren't really involved, but
I-
it is something to bring
Yes.
up.
as a house.
We were in 31. It was me, Sam Bram, and Neil. Oh, fuck, Spider-Man. Fucking shit.
Yeah, we had a very like we lived with someone else who was living with their
Their
girlfriend at the time.
girlfriend,
So like it was just the three of us. and
Yeah.
It was like very. It was a big house and no one in it.
So we decided to make ourselves
It's a lonely experience.
enjoy it.
Was it?
So we
was-
had.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. Was this your birthday, or was this?
He likes fucking interrupting.
No, no, no.
He
It's just
does.
because I remember. I'm
We
so
all
sorry to
do.
interrupt. It was just because I remember I was invited to this party, but I couldn't make it.
We're not talking about a
My
party.
birthday was,
Was
at
this
TGI
the? Was
Fridays.
this the strap up of the?
I remember
beers?
this. I have
Me and you in the
I-
boot.
Oh.
Me and you in the boot of Sam's car.
I'm not even talking about
no,
that.
you were just talking about the
Oh.
Nerf
Oh,
guns,
yeah, I
right?
was talking about like.
Oh,
I
sorry.
have
sorry,
photos
sorry,
of that
sorry.
evening that you can show our audience, our lovely audience.
Please.
We love you guys.
Did you
Thank you
just
so
kick
much for
me?
watching.
Yeah, unintentionally. Sorry about that.
He's
Anyway,
kicking me under the table.
So,
kicked
we
someone
lived in a
down.
house with
Oh,
a
worst
dumb
things-
guy
worst
called
things to do
Sam
on the
Ram
table.
who's on YouTube, who we love dearly.
We haven't.
But
brought
we
up
had.
before.
We
We had the spontaneous
Spontaneous
idea
idea.
one
buy
day.
Nerf guns.
Yeah, just buying.
From this random kid in Christchurch
40
for,
Nerf guns.
for 30 quid. And we split it between us.
Yeah. The three of us, actually four of us, because
Because
Sam's
of the
girlfriend,
girlfriend.
chipped in. So it was a tenner each, or like something.
So we would just
stupid
have
like that.
Nerf gun fights, but we would also have play hide and go clap, which was where we would go around in the dark. Someone would be blindfolded, and we go. They have to come and find us, and they can only have 3 claps, and that's how they have to navigate through the house and find us. It's a good house.
was
But we
so
also
good.
had a party at Sam's girlfriend's house, and we ended up going.
The best thing that happened that night.
I'm not good. Can I just tell it?
No, well,
Yeah.
okay.
I really
fine,
want to take
but
our
from my
time
point
with
of
this
view,
story.
Also, we
It's
may need to
amazing.
wrap this up. Like,
Yeah, we are
soon.
going to wrap this.
Well, should we
up.
finish on this story?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
basically,
that's
really
a
we
good
were.
idea.
You were at this party, weren't you?
Was this Caitlin's party?
Yeah.
This
I think
was,
I was, yeah.
the
For-
night after you guys had seen Avengers
Avengers
Endgame.
Bearing in mind, Avengers Endgame for me was me and
That was my
Laura.
birthday.
Yeah, me and
no, I wasn't.
me and Laura for Avengers Endgame, and Neil, you were there.
Yeah, I was there. It was my. The reason you were there was because it was my
Yeah.
birthday.
For Endgame, we all went at there was a
It was a 3 a.m.
3 a.m. showing. Me and Laura had to be at uni for 9 a.m. and we came out of the cinema about 7 o'clock in the morning. And we didn't go back to sleep at ours. We just went back to get coffee at our house and then went back in. And bearing in mind, we were in it from 9 a.m. to about 7 p.m.
You guys got sent home early because like
We got home at 6:30.
because you weren't function like the tutor turned to you and just went.
You can
You
go
guys
home.
seem sad.
Yeah.
Well, no. Becca gave us respect because basically me and Laura were just outside like this, and we were just talking about Endgame, but we were also just like out of it. And Becca was like, "You guys all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, we just watched Endgame."
We just watched a really
And Megan was there as well, and Becca was like, oh, "I really appreciate Laura and Jordan coming in. They're like knackered, but they just watched Endgame." And Megan came out and she was like, "You watched Endgame? How was it?" And we were like, "It was amazing. It was fantastic." So we all finished at 6:30 then, but we were in from 9 a.m. till 6:30, and it was the longest thing ever. Anyway, that night we went to Sam Bram's girlfriend's house, Caitlin's, for a party. We were so under the idea that it was going to be rubbish. I'm not going to lie, guys. We love you,
Sorry, Sam
you.
and
Caitlin.
Caitlin, if you're listening, but we thought it was going to be trash.
We're going to wrap this up, so this is a big one, and then we're going to drink our drinks. We might still keep. We might still recording just to get some dumb reactions of us after. Anyway, so we went to this party. We were under the suspicion that it could be shit. So we got absolutely fucked in the sense of we went there having a few drinks in us, and we were like, we're not drunk enough for this, so we went round to Freshers. We got more alcohol. That's when I bumped into Zach.
I was just on my own.
He was on his own.
Walking about that night.
And I just went, yo, dude, we're at a party. Are you free? He was like, oh, I'm at this party, but if it's a bit dead, I'll come over.
Can I say that back bit? Because it's me. And so I was like, I was on my way to another small gathering. I'm not going to bother to say who it was because I just don't fucking remember. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I wasn't aware of that party, but I'm going to go to this one first. If yours is better than the one I'm going to, I'll just say hi, ditch it. And I was right. But lovely people at that party. I just said hi, and then after half an hour, I left and just ended up at
Caitlin's.
Caitlin's house.
And
can we say it? Can we not say it?
No, I feel that.
There's so much to keep track of. Like,
We're doing a good job.
But
I'm
Caitlin,
gonna get tattoos what I can and can't say. But then you'd see the tattoos.
But Caitlin's party, and we ended up going to Freshers, didn't we? And we got
we got very, very drunk, and then we were like, we need to go to this party that we didn't think was going to be very good. So
can we mention
we got extra drunk
and then
to take over
with? Can we name names?
I'm gonna say it in a minute. I'm gonna say his name.
Stay tuned.
So we got. If you're still listening, you better fucking listen till the end.
Listen to this!
I know who's listening.
Well done for making
if you're this far into the podcast,
don't give up.
Once again, we've not said once again yet.
I'm comforted by the hope that I'm not speaking into just a void.
If you are in this far into the podcast, thank you so much for listening. Subscribe.
Thank you.
I'll send you a
subscribe, like, share this as well because
do whatever you want.
Alan,
we're enjoying this.
Alan, how's your friend doing who got here like half an hour ago?
Oh, I just told her to chill upstairs, but she's all good.
But yeah, no, honestly, seriously, thank you so much if you are listening to this.
It really does.
But we do
and subscribe.
Appreciate it.
It really does give us a lot of
dopamine. Ask us what you want to see. Even give us some questions to answer. We will answer them openly, honestly.
We will genuinely.
And also, share this video, like it, subscribe. Like I said,
we'll get to this later on.
Either way, we had this.
We go extra hard.
Zach ends up coming. This is what happens from mine and Neil's perspective. So we get absolutely drunk. We're with absolutely drunk. We're with our mate Matt Birch at the time.
Matthew Bircher.
If you're watching,
Matthew Bircher.
Let's just drink for Matthew Bircher. Let's go. Let's just drink for Matthew Bircher.
Matthew
Pinkies. And you said drink, so you need to drink more.
Pinkies, no winkies for Matthew Bircher.
You did twice.
Yeah. Either way.
I regret so many things I've said on this podcast.
Yeah, you should.
I just can I just interlude in on the walk from Freshers to this party,
which is a minute.
My dude next to me, Silent Bob, turns to me and goes, "I'm gonna fucking break something tonight."
Yeah, I have,
and I'm like.
I should probably point that
mate.
out. I should probably point that out because it will probably happen in most. I mean, I think I've already broken something. I
didn't even know.
Irony.
You get wasted and break shit.
I will.
It's either people or like yourself.
I can hands down say when I before I even get drunk, I can go. I'm gonna break something this evening.
It's like
it's
foreshadowing.
It's a second sense because I know I'm that dumb.
That's gonna.
How many senses do you have? It's a second sense. I only have seeing.
But yeah, so
I
said that to him on the way to Freshers. I was like, I'm going to break something tonight. I can just feel it. Anyway, obviously Zach comes in. We go to Freshers. We get our alcohol. And we go back, and Matt Birch is there with us. And Sam Bram, love him dearly, is not good with alcohol.
He's a very light one.
And he's terrible with it.
And he gets really, really drunk and ends up in the bathroom throwing up. He to the point where he throws up over himself, and we get him into bed, and Matt Birch, he's throwing into this bucket. Matt Birch is holding the bucket.
Matt Bircher is in charge of holding the bucket.
Yeah. And
context, Matt has had nearly an entire bottle of whiskey.
He's had a whole bottle of whiskey and he's got another bottle of wine.
I'm just watching.
Zach's watching. We've got videos. We'll probably link and share them.
I've got a lot of videos from that night, so
I'll send you what I have.
Feel free.
This is probably my favourite night out, actually, of all our nights out. we end up, Matt Birch is holding the bucket, we're just chilling, we're doing shots or whatever. Matt ends up falling and pouring Sam's own sick over Sam. And because of that, Matt just puts the bucket down and goes to me, he's like, Jordan, I'm going home. And I'm like, okay, do you want any help? And he's like, no.
And Sam just gets worse because his body is like, we don't do returns.
Meanwhile, the whole time I'm downstairs dancing with Caitlin. I was like, Caitlin, you need to have fun tonight.
Yeah.
This is your party. Sam's fun.
Sam's drunk. I'll look after Sam.
She kept on coming up and asking if he was okay, and we're like, Caitlin, he's okay.
Go and enjoy yourself.
You're the host.
So that happens. I'm like, Matt, do you want to go home? He's like, no. Well, do you want me to come walk with you home? He's like, no, fine. And then he gives me this bottle of wine. He says, drink it for me. And I'm like, okay. Anyway, before that, I take this honour. Before that, I decide I'm going to shampoo and condition Sam's hair because he's got sick all in his hair.
That's a good idea.
So
Is it? In the bedroom?
Round about this point, your friend turns up.
My friend?
Nick
turns up. Yeah.
Nicholas.
Nicky.
I'd forgotten whether Cameron can't say his name.
We can say his name.
I have no grip on reality.
But yeah, Nick turns up. He's like, "What the fuck's going on?"
And he sees Nick walks in. And he sees Sam Bram on the bed.
Me conditioning his
doing his thing, and his body is like, we don't do returns.
Boys, we're gonna have to quicken this up to see.
And then John's helping him out, and then I'm at the other end of the room with a bottle of rum doing some shots. Yeah, so Nick joins me, and
I'm shampooing Sam Bram's hair.
I come up and do shots.
And then Neil comes
up and he's doing shots. I'm shampooing Sam Bram's hair. I rinse him out. Whatever.
Eduardo.
Anyway, we get to some point in the night. And there is video footage of me smashing a bottle against the mirror because I think Greatest Showman is a fantastic song.
He goes, oh, smash!
I strongly disagree. I think it's fucking terrible.
But I it was because we had just watched it, to be fair.
Good.
But I don't know.
Smash it in time with the music.
I'm just tapping it.
Yeah, it was a little tap, and it just went.
It went. Anyway, and then flip forward later that night, there is video footage of
us trying to leave.
This is about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
There is video footage of me in a bush going, "Ree," and
before...
And you drinking a broken fucking bottle.
So I had a bottle of like this. Sponsor time.
You son of a bitch.
And so I have this bottle. I don't realise it's a twisty, so I realise, I'm in need of a bottle opener, which I don't have, because I'm not able to do this.
This was actually after I was doing the re-impeller.
Yeah, it's the same video.
Yeah.
Because I pulled you over the bush, and
so he pulls me over the bush.
So I thought I need to open my beer, and then I've got a bottle opener right here, this brick wall, and so I just... and I successfully drank the beer, so...
And you're probably still full of glass to this day.
Yeah, so he does
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
He does that, he pulls me over a fucking...
The thing is, you put him over a wall, smash the glass, and then drink it.
And then you get under a car.
I get under a car. I'm so obsessed
and
with
Endgame.
You're still pleasuring yourself to Endgame.
This is a tank.
No, we'll probably tag these at the end.
I'll put the videos in whilst we're talking.
Yeah. So that happens, and I'm talking about a tank, and then there's video. Well, not even video footage. There's a picture of me saying that I apparently directed Home Alone 3 and 4.
That was definitely a video and not a picture.
No, it was a picture. It's a picture.
And because he's blowy as
fuck. And then apparently on the way home, I also pretend that I'm Doctor Strange and I do this, and then I jump into a bush because it's a bush. And anyway, we end up going back to. There
was another guy on my course that was with us.
Yeah,
it was Tom Haynes.
And we went back and played Nerf.
We went back
at 6 a.m.
Tom Haynes, you're the man.
We went back to our place and played Nerf until 6 o'clock in the morning. It was a great time, and we have had so many fun experiences at uni.
So many.
University is a fantastic opportunity. Obviously, at the moment, it's a hard situation to be in, but you can still have very fun opportunities. I know
Tinnies
a lot
on the
of people.
beach.
Tinnies on the beach.
Tinnies on the beach.
Social
Be
distancing, of
careful on
course.
the beach as well, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
social
The beach.
distance.
Don't be dumb.
The beach.
Do
is
follow
the
the
easiest
Don't go
way to-
alone
follow the
to
guidelines.
beach.
But also, you can, and there are pubs. Obviously, we're going into a month national lockdown.
Yeah.
It's been announced this evening. But things will get better again, and just remember, you always have someone to talk to, and even if you're living alone, things can get better and will get better.
I always tag our
Or the
professional
professional
Instagrams below these videos. So if you're feeling low and you're like, hey, like I don't know
Yeah.
if anyone listens to
of
this
course.
who don't know us, but if you do,
I'm
drop
trained.
us a message.
Yeah,
any
it's a
of
message.
us, anytime.
I'm trained in mental health first aid. That doesn't help at
That's
all.
my boy.
But genuinely,
I'm
we're
trained.
I
all
have an empty glass.
we're all suffering in this world.
We-
and we're all
we-
gonna get through it.
We are,
all gonna get through
yeah, we all are going to get through it. Even if you don't want to talk about mental health, even if you don't want to talk about mental health,
Just wanna have
or
a chat.
if you want to have a chat,
Yeah.
drop us a message. And
We'll do.
Leave
We'll
in
do.
the comments.
We'll
Leave
do
in
a
the comment.
Q&A section of
if you want
the
to,
podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, if we get like a hand.
We might be able to split this up into sections rather than just an hour and a half of random
If we
stories.
get a
and
handful of
we need to
questions, we'll do a Q&A.
but
we'll
also
be
as
able
well,
to structure
I
the
got the
video
hiccups,
better.
so I can't-
but also as well, if you do
Do
want
the
to at any
outro.
point drop us a message and ask if you can feature in one of our videos via Zoom.
Don't be afraid to.
Don't be afraid.
Do not be afraid.
We will have anyone on. We're more than welcome to talk about anything. At some point, we will probably drop a podcast about mental health. It's a very close subject to all of us here,
Oh yeah.
and it's something that we should eventually talk about as well. Especially with the rise of lockdown and being alone at winter, it's a very hard time to go through a lockdown, and mental health is always on the rise, and it's not something that's frequently talked about. So, like I said, drop us a message, drop us a comment, drop us a like, subscribe, keep us updated. You're making the noise you did.
I'm doing a hiccup.
Okay, yeah, that's what you did last time, and
doing
I
a
had to put
hiccup.
my fingers down
Yeah.
your throat and send you.
Yeah, I went
That's
to
a
the
conversation for another day.
You need to.
We'll do that.
You need to chew your food, man.
We'll do another. We're going to do another drunk podcast, probably in lockdown or during Christmas
Yeah.
time.
We're still here, so
We're still here.
Feel free
We're
to
still
let
here
us know.
until the 2nd of December.
Oh my god.
Either
Anyway.
way.
I want to die. This fucking hiccups is hell.
This is what happened to you last time.
This is why I don't believe in God. Hiccups is why I don't believe in God.
We're going to have
Wow.
to bleep that. But
But yes,
thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Seriously,
I don't believe in
I'm not
God.
going to say. I'm not going to say that.
yeah, don't say.
Hey guys, subscribe, like, leave a comment.
Yeah.
Exit pursued by a bear.
Exit pursued by a bear.
Thank you
Spanish
very
so
much.
much.
Why? Exit pursued by a bear.
Exit pursuit by a
I'll
Spanish
kill.
police.
I'll kill.
When Neil says exit pursued by
I'll
bear,
kill-
we end
I'll
it.
kill so
Okay,
many.
When is
Neil,
that ever
Neil,
happened?
say exit
That's
pursued by a
happened
bear.
every
did.
I know for a fact that O.J. Simpson is guilty.